Department Jeff Maddrey has resigned effective immediately amid alarming sexual misconduct allegations. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu has the details.
Another big shakeup in the NYPD. Chief of Department Jeffrey Maddrey resigned abruptly on Friday following allegations of sexual misconduct.
The allegations are extremely concerning and alarming. The police commissioner is doing a full review of all personnel, but she's also doing a full review of this issue, and it just would be inappropriate for me to go into the details of these allegations, but it's currently under review.
The accuser told the New York Post Maddrey demanded sexual favors and received them in exchange for approving overtime. In a statement, the NYPD says the resignation Friday was effective immediately and that the NYPD takes all allegations of sexual misconduct seriously and will thoroughly investigate this matter. Meantime, the Manhattan DA's office says these are extremely serious and disturbing claims that allegedly occurred at the NYPD headquarters. It says, "We are investigating." The city expects the accuser will file a notice of claim outlining her allegations. Commissioner Jessica Tisch appointed Chief John Schell as the acting chief of department. He most recently served as chief of patrol.
We say no to terrorism and we keep living.
Maddrey started out with the NYPD in 1991 and rose through the ranks over the years. He was appointed as the highest-ranking uniformed officer in 2022 by then-Commissioner Keechant Sewell. During his tenure, he was accused of sexual harassment and gender discrimination, which he has denied. In addition to that, then-Commissioner Sewell approved an oversight board's recommendation for discipline for interfering with a 2021 arrest. But her successor, Commissioner Edward Caban, dismissed the case against Maddrey. As for this latest accusation, federal law enforcement and the city's Department of Investigations will be looking into the claims. Janice Yu, Channel 7.
Prediction Ascension, love me or hate me, there's no in between. So, look here, man. Hope you're staying warm and you ain't sleeping in them streets, man. Because the streets is unforgiving right now. Jack Frost is definitely outside his brick ass. No Diddy. But anyway, as you've seen the news clip, top brass, my man Maddrey, I believe his name is, he's dead in the water. He resigned immediately on December 20th. That's crazy allegations on his behalf. But we live in a society that they say believe all women. I don't believe all women. That's just a fact. They lie all the time. You even seen it with the Duke lacrosse team when that scallywag lied in 2006, then got sent up. She's doing jail time right now, 18 years for killing her boyfriend back in 2013. She comes out and says now that she wanted to be accepted by society. So you decide to lie on motherfuckers and say they raped you, you're a clown. Anyway, Quintisha. Let's go to her name. Let's get this shit facts. I got facts. I wrote them down, see? Her name is Quintisha Epps. Lieutenant Quintisha Epps was solicited for sex, which is basically quid pro quo in that environment. Sexual favors for job gains, whether it's promotions, overtime, whatever, perks of using a car or whatever. Apparently she has some real egregious statements she made towards your boy Jeffrey Maddrey. He got over 30 years on the job. He's at least 32, 33 year vet. He actually resigned. He didn't retire. So he's smart. He resigned. He kept most of his money is probably with NICEs, or actually the NYPD fund, pension fund with the FDY is a totally different fund. It's not even part of NICEs with the other New York City retirement systems, other employees. They have their own fund. They own 457s, deferred comp, and whatever, right? So the DA's office is looking into this as well. But my take on this situation is, it seems like she was under scrutiny back in 2022 to 2023 for making $203,000 in overtime. Now, these allegations, she says, started between 2023 for the past several months until now. Now, there's a lot going on. They can't get Adams out, but his top brass that they're going after, Edward Caban, Edward Caban, Maddrey. There's a lot going on. If they're not turning over the way, whatever high elites want the NYPD to do, They're not turning over fast enough for these motherfuckers, and now they jamming dudes up. And I think she was on a take anyway because they going after her. I think she just do something in the fire just to ease the situation that's going on with her. Because there's no way that you make a $200,000 on top of your $200,000 salary. You made over $400,000 in 1 year. When do you sleep? It's only 167 hours in a week. You clocking in 40 for your regular, then you do another 80, right? That's basically that's 120 hours, right? Now, when do you get to sleep? There's 47 hours left in that week. Okay, cool. You gotta eat your lunch, back and forth to work. But the question is, when do you sleep? You can't be clocking in that many hours. This is the same thing that happened with the LIR and the fucking Metro North, the MTA. These motherfuckers clocking in 330 grand a year. Y'all was stealing, and she was probably stealing too, but under this nigga nose. But maybe he was getting some shit, getting his dick rubbed or whatever. Who knows? That's some real serious allegations, bro. You got some explaining to do. She got some explaining to do as well, but she can't play the victim all the way through. Because if you're accepting this, as soon as the first pass was towards you for money, for apparently her house is being foreclosed, she was trying not to lose a house, but making 20 grand a year, how the fuck you lose your house? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But anyway, the first allegation, the first pass, the first offer, the first whatever, what's it called? Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Damn. Hold on 1 second. Follow me. The first proposition, you should have reported them all the way through. And you should have demanded to be transferred out of that unit. That's all I'm saying. The first proposition. Once he would have did that shit, you say, yo, look at me, I'm telling the police on you. We the police. Oh, we the police. Don't even worry about it, nigga. I'll be out of this unit tomorrow. That's a fact. Yo, I don't feel safe in this unit. This, that, the third. They'd have moved her immediately. That's what they do. EEO, DEEB claims, diversity, equity, IAB. This is what they do. They have to move the person that's making the accusations immediately, with fear of retaliation. The first proposition, she should have spoke about it. She should have spoke about it. That's why I said it's kind of weird how they going after this guy all of a sudden now. That makes no sense to me. The first proposition, you are a civil service employee. You have all these laws backing you. Albany's backing you. You're not a snitch. You backing your brothers in blue. But if you feel like your morals is being compromised, you need to tell somebody. It is what it is. You be in a basement all day with a fucking incandescent light bulb over your desk with a red book, logging shit in. As long as you're still getting paid, it is what it is. You're not part of the probe, and you're not being subjected to receiving funds, illicit funds, illegitimate, because that overtime is going to have to be paid back. You're going to have to pay that money back. She's not getting away with this shit. It is what it is, man. But this shit is crazy. The IAB dude, what's his name? They moved him out too. And this shit is crazy out here. This shit bad for all of them. Chief Miguel Iglesias, I got another video on him, B. He got oystered out too. They told him you better leave because they trying to say he ditched evidence on Mandry. This shit is crazy. NYPD, man, the corrupt, and give it back to you, the people. Shit is crazy, man. Prediction Ascension, love me or hate me. There's no between. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me out with the algorithm. We got all the villains. We just need a motherfucker with a cape on right now, so we can officially be Gotham. It's like the Maroni and Falcons, the Penguin, Cobblepot, and Batman. It's fucking crazy. This is insane. It's a hell of a time to be in 2024. 2025 is going to be even more crazy. It's going to get worse before it get better. You better believe it. Mark my words.